name is Julian Baker and I'm here to tell you about the one-day anatomy on cadaver classes which we run. These give an opportunity for therapists to see clearly in 3-dimension human anatomical structures. We'll study prosected specimens. That means that the cadavers have been prepared and pre-dissected to show the specific areas that we want to explore on the day. I'll be guiding you through what we're looking at and bringing ideas about how structures relate to each other. Although there's no actual dissection on this class, we will have plenty of time to look at each specimen in detail and be able to palpate and feel the tissues as they really are. It's often hard when looking at an anatomy book to see the depth or scale of what you're really studying. How deep is a certain nerve or a muscle, for example? How does it relate? How easily can you access certain structures with your hands, and what are you really touching when you're aiming for a certain place? How do joints move, and what impact does this movement have on other areas of the body? These are the kind of questions that I think are pretty impossible to answer with just an anatomy book, and this class gives you a close-up understanding of the body and allows you to have a much greater insight into how you're working with your clients. During these classes we'll also look at some of the less discussed tissues of the body, and some that are often poorly described and very often sort of not considered at all. Connective tissues such as fascia, functional movement from one part of the body to the other, loading, force distribution, these are all areas that I'm quite interested in and will aim to cover and discuss. This is not a standard anatomy class. I've been leading dissection and functional anatomy classes for over 12 years, and I've taught hands-on therapy for over 25. During this time I found that standard anatomical explanations don't really explain the relationships very well. Anatomy is not function, and function is not anatomy, and my aim in every class is to try and express this. The Anatomy on Cadavers class is also a great entry point for those who might be wondering if this kind of workshop is for them. I do run more in-depth dissection classes in other venues, but you might be unsure as to whether you feel comfortable committing to this kind of class just yet, and the one-days is a great way of finding out. At all stages I'll lead you gently into the process. There's nothing you have to do that you're not comfortable with, and you can always step away whenever you need to. You'll be able to ask lots and lots of questions and spend plenty of time getting to palpate and really fully explore the areas that we're talking about. So if you have any questions about any of the classes I run or would like to book on one of them, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I look forward to either hearing from you or hopefully meeting you one day.